I'm Jo Ingleby from Demuth's Vegetarian Cookery School in Bath. I'm going to show you how to make black bean soup. So to make this soup, you're going to need some stock. So either use shop-bought stock, stock cube, bouillon powder, but we really like to make our own stock. It's very simple to do and it uses up leftover vegetables, things like herb stalks, you can use clean peelings, you can use the skin of onions. So to use dried beans, all you do is soak the beans overnight just in cold water. The next day, drain them, give them a rinse, and then put into a clean saucepan just with water. And bring that to the boil and let it boil from anything from 1 to 2 hours depending on the beans. You'll need to taste them to see when they're ready. When they're ready, you need to drain them and you're ready to cook. So now back to our small pan. I'm going to bring the pan up to a high heat and then add a tablespoon of coriander, keep it moving, and then add a tablespoon of cumin. Again, keep it moving, you don't want the seeds to burn. We're looking for a light change of colour, they want to be nicely golden, a little bit of smoke, but not too much. If you burn it, you need to throw it away and start again because it won't taste nice. Transfer your seeds into a pestle and mortar and grind. And you need to grind until you've got a nice powder. Now you could use powdered coriander and powdered cumin for this, but it probably wouldn't taste as nice. So put the spices to one side, take a large saucepan and just heat up some oil. We're going to use rapeseed oil today, but you could use sunflower or vegetable oil. So I'm going to add to that a large chopped onion. I'm going to spend some time making sure that the onion is nice and soft and golden, which might take about 15 minutes. You can do this slowly over a low heat or quickly over a high heat and just make sure you keep stirring. Once your onions are nice and golden and soft and starting to look really tasty, we're going to add a finely chopped garlic clove, a finely chopped red chilli, and you can use a hot chilli or a mild chilli depending on your tastes. And then we're going to add our ground cumin and coriander, and again give it a really good stir. To that I'm going to add the cooked beans. I'm going to add the juice of a lime and an orange. Today I've got a blood orange, but you could use any orange that you like. You could even use a carton of orange juice. You need some orange in there to give some sweetness. You then need to add enough stock just so that the beans are floating and bring that to the boil. It's going to take about 15 minutes for the beans to cook and for all the flavours to marry together. I'm also going to add a little bit of smoked paprika, not too much because it's a very strong flavour, just a sprinkle. And also about a teaspoon of brown sugar. Bring to the boil and we're going to let that simmer for about 15 minutes just to let all the flavours come together. After that, we're going to just blend this until it's smooth using a hand blender. I'm going to serve that with a swirl of sour cream and some coriander and a bit of chilli. You could serve it with corn tortillas on the side. And that's how you make black bean soup.